Amongst some of the most flawed misconception ad hominem attacks that people like to throw at the Bible, they like to say it's sexist. Well, is it? Actually, I'll explain that to you in a couple of minutes. But I will say that Islam is sexist. It devalues women. They're supposed to have all these burqas on top of them, on themselves. Basically, Muhammad thought women were inferior and stuff like that. What about evolution? That truly is a sexist religion. But I'll explain a couple of things. They like to bring forth a verse in 2 Corinthians, 1 Corinthians, and 1 Timothy, which says that women are supposed the women are supposed to be quiet in church. Well, it may seem like you go for like old churches like that, but you gotta understand, reading within the context, it was talking about the church at Corinth. There was a big problem going on at that church in Corinth, and that's why they said, like, you know, it's best, like, these women right here, like, perhaps they should keep silent. Basically, there were problems going on, and Paul just put forth a proper solution to this. This does not go for all churches. That is not a sexist thing. That is just like, he dealt with a problem in that one church at Corinth. And it says, like, I would like you to do this for your church, okay? It went for a specific church. It didn't go for over all kind of things. And even back in the Old Testament, when they gave certain rules for the Israeli women when they came out of Egypt, see, Israeli women weren't kind of like the wimpy, scared type. They were basically, Israeli women back in those days were like tough, we can do it women. Like, have you seen that picture? You know, we can do it. That woman rolling up her sleeve. They were all tough women. Basically, there was this one woman in the Bible who was tough enough to like nail, to nail this giant hammer and this giant nail through this one guy's head to the ground. She'd had to be incredibly strong to do that. And the Bible gives credit to a lot of amazing women, such as Esther, Ruth. Many women in the Bible are given such credit, and the Bible goes for, as much for women as for men. Basically, when it says man has fallen into sin, basically you can put in the word mankind, basically overall all people, okay? But I will say that, you know, this kind of like women should be kept silent in church. I will say that upon some misconception, people's ideas taken to the Bible and saying that, like, this is what it means. Perhaps a lot of sexist things came up in America. You know, women weren't able to vote, and it's a good thing that women's suffrage it came out so they could have equal rights as men. Just because of some preconceived liberal misconception, misrepresentation of supposed thinking that women are supposed to be silent in church. Like, no, that's not. That was not sexist or anything. Basically, Paul saw a problem in this one church at Corinth and gave them a certain solution of what should be done. And that was basically a just solution. That does not, like, for a problem to be solved. That's not sexist. As I said in one of my former videos, the Lord knows what He is doing. Okay? And I would also like to point out that the Bible's not sexist, not only for men. The Bible says in Romans 10:13, "For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." The Bible goes for as much for women as for men. And the Bible gives an order, like a recommendation, that women be teachers, like keepers at home. That's not sexist or anything. That's a person's like position in life. You know, like the dad has to kind of like go out to work. A woman stay at home, kind of like cook and take care, like whatever the details may be. That's because God knows what He is doing. Like for certain like areas, like that should be done. You know, like how you do it, the method of how you do it. And so the Bible's not sexist, okay? That order went for a specific church at a specific time for a specific bunch of people, okay? It doesn't go for any of that stuff. If you think that's as much as Islam, then you are really watching too many liberal stuff these days, okay? Don't lump us together with Muslims again. Muslims have always killed off Christians. Basically, Jews don't know that they worship the same God as the Christians, but Muslims have another God, alright? So, that's all I had to say. Peace out, keep thinking, and TTFN, ta-ta for now.